shine, sunshine, and this is your healing place. Welcome. Welcome to a place that Twin Flames could come and know about what you need to specifically heal in your life. So, in order to be able to heal, you must reveal and know what things in which you need to change in order to make that great new beginning that you want, that union, that whatever is with your person, or if it's with the universe, or if it's any kind of person, place, or thing that you want to change. All right, then. So now, as we're doing the healing here, understanding that right now what's being revealed to us is that some of us are being anxious about our victory. Okay. So now being anxious about our victory is causing for, it seems like spirit has to kind of reveal some things to you in order to understand that it is in the works, because this is revealed right back here with this um it's lightning, but it also looked like a tornado. So some things are going to be kind of whipped. It looked like, when I looked at it, it looked like a tornado. So some things are going to kind of be whipped up, uprooted. And I keep on feeling like these closures. I'm seeing the 7 here, spiritual completion about some things, because again, we got to get ourselves in alignment. See number 21 there, alignment with the stuff that is really for our highest good or divine has in store for us. There is this victory is in reverse, which lets me know that we are moving into that, or there is a strong push in knowing that victory is ours. Like they say, prosperity is our birthright. Right now, what's going on with the twin flames here currently, if you're watching this, this is you. But so again, I first somebody say pour your energies into this so we know that this is directly for you. Is right now you feel like you've been a sucker. Some things have been kind of getting over on you that has not really made you feel like a fool, or you really made it ready to take this fool's journey in something as well. But something like, to me, it's like you've been sucking on something. Now, to me, I'm picking up this sucker two energy. It's almost like a child, like you've been sucking on it, trying to self-soothe yourself, trying to get all the sweetness. Because sometimes, you get a sucker, you keep on licking at it and biting at it. It takes a while for you to get to the like the Tootsie Roll Pie. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pie? Well, I think it was 238 or 300 and something. They find out, which means it's a process. When you got that sucker, it doesn't kind of like over. You kind of, I don't know why I say baiting, but you're kind of milking that sugary taste for the longest. You got to keep on licking and licking, and sometimes it becomes a little addictive with the sweetness as well. And so, again, it's a sucker. Now, some of you can put like a combination too. Some of us is thinking that where we are, we're in the sweetness of life, and spirit is like saying, no, that's not really it. That only lasts, a sucker could only, and that sweetness could only last so much. It's interesting. It's got the union colors there as far as what you are in there. So something about it, you might be whatever you're in connection with or in union with, or they say you're bonding with. They're saying that you feel like, oh, this is union. This is it. This is bringing wholeness. And it's like, not so much. So, you kind of check that. Right now, it's saying about, again, that you have to read between the lines. Just like I seen last time, they were saying that currently for the twin flames, of those of you all in the divine or sacred journeys, that you have to read between the lines. Everything is not clearly black and white. Things, again, you got these illusions, things are happening in the world. People are saying this, people putting in their 2 cents, they put in what they feel is important. They always making themselves a priority. No, you need to feel like I feel, you need to do what I do, because they're pushing, always everybody else is pushing their agenda. You got to learn how to read between the lines. Like, okay, is this really important? Really, should I be going with this? Should I be really falling for the okie doke on this? What is they saying without them really truly saying? What is life trying to show me without they really truly saying or showing what it is in things? Things are showing up. That's just like me, and I want to make sure I'm not pushing back on my babies, because they like to be right underneath me. You'll find out some of these things that are happening to you. I would say, even like with me with the job, it's like, okay, I'm not liking what's going on, but is there a message that's behind this? Like, really, is it what it is, or is this the universe giving an opportunity to push me to say to go someplace else? You know, maybe this person, this boss, is showing up like how I want them to, but really, and when I search my heart, I feel like this person is on my side and they really do like me. But some kind of way, when I look at them, I don't know if this is telling me it's something childhood wounds that need to still be healed, or are they really saying, you know what, I'm here because he kind of represents and reminds me of, and I just say that my grandmother, because they both share the same sign. I don't know, they might be on the same day. Somebody of frequency kind of reminds me, and it kind of reminds me and telling me that again that this might be a way for me to go back into my childhood, which that's been a push too. I said that on the community tab, to go back and to heal that what I have of this maybe miss of a lady of authority, the woman of authority, and kind of make it right about what I'm seeing happening and going on. So I believe that really on this job, what's happening is that she's really trying to push me to say, hey, I think maybe it's time. I think maybe it's time for you to move to the next level, or kind of look at this and maybe this and this little point. She could be both of them. It's time for you to kind of heal this about whatever this hurt and pain that your grandmother or whomever has placed in you about with this certain frequency, because it's reminding me of something of the past. That's another thing that we have to also heal too as well. I want to just break real quick. Just to remind you to also remember to click like, share, and subscribe. That helps with the algorithm. Let's get my positive message about Twin Flames out there so more people can get it, to help them to know how to heal. So don't share, don't keep all this good vibrations here just on this channel. Make sure that everybody else gets some of this stuff so they can understand specifically, because there's a lot of Twin Flames that are looking out there. We got some new ones that's out there that's looking for the answers, and we want to make sure that they're getting it so they can be able to stay on the path, because there's a lot of things, illusions and other kind of entities that's out there that try to stop them and deter them and discourage them, even through people's readings and things that are being said. And that again, mine is again about love and light and keeping them on the path as far as what it is for divine wants them to. So help me get my message out there, as far as hitting like, share, and subscribe, even commenting down at the below. Okay. Also, I am having a just real quick. I am having on this channel a my 7 day, maybe a seven. I'm not forget that I'm having a 7 class course on the 7 deadly sins of twin flames. This is interesting class because it helps you to understand the 7 key areas in which we miss the mark, as far as us getting into union with ourselves, our person, and the people in our world around us, and helping us to manifest. I touch on several areas in this course. I talk about how the 7 deadly sins play a part on our childhood, on our chakras, how it stops us to be in our flow, how it is that it plays a part in our daily lives, what activities that we need to do in order to help to stop us from missing the mark, or again letting these transgressions take over. So make sure that you're here next Sunday, this following Sunday, which is 12/12 at 6 p.m. Central Time, here at Divine Unisoul's 11, so you can take place in the first course. This is free. After that, the next class, the next class is going to be on Sundays, but you have to pay because this is a course. And it'll be every Sunday on Zoom from 6 p.m. same time on Sundays, 2 hours. The first hours is where I teach you about that sin, and the second hour is where we do Q&A, which is recorded with us talking and dialoguing on the sin that was presented for that day. And then afterwards, so it'll be $77 on 12/12. After that, it'll be $124, and then halfway the fourth class, it will be $147. And then after the whole class is over with on January 30th, it'll be $222, because at that time you get my presentation. You also, along with that, you'll get also the recordings of all of the classes, the 7 classes that we've taken from that point on. and you can play that as many times as you want to. Now, those of you all that get in at the beginning, you'll get the same thing, the presentation, and you get the recordings for $77. But those of you all that wait towards the end, it'd be $222. Okay, in between halfway, it'd be 124. And then after that, it'd be 147. And once the course is over on January 30th, it'd be $222. A lot of good content, a lot of good stuff. That Source has been working with me with a lot of channel messages, all intervene in there. The course for the class, which is to be his course, but it's a class on Sunday, will only be an hour, just to kind of get you feet wet and kind of understanding what I'm doing. So I'll be picking and choosing some things out of my course, out of my class rather, to share with you. But if you want the whole thing, sign up for $77. Okay, back to that. So reading between the lines, that's very much needed, because again, we got to see beyond the illusions about things that's being shown to us. We need to have an appreciation about these things, because there is beauty even in the challenges, even in us trying to find the other side of the rainbow, which is also a challenge, or there is a journey that has to be done, or it's an adventure to really find out where's the pot of gold, where is the union, where am I going to end up, as far as me having this abundance and this prosperity. So here we taking a very fine tune. This interest. It's got a female that's holding it. We gotta let spirit, we gotta let how we be really kind of truly put a microscopic focus, zooming in on that. We don't want too much of the divine masculine energies, which is more in the physical or the 3D energies, to really take about how we show up in authority, because the masculine energies keeps us more analytical, unless we have truly had developed ourselves to be in the divine mindset. Divine mindset is fine, but if we still got that divine masculine energies that's kind of in that distortion. And remember, again, that's why I tell you to get my message out to everybody else. We house both energies, that's male and female. We don't just house one. Now, some days we do kind of resonate in one a little bit more, depending on the situation, the thing that we have to do. Maybe I might say, I need to be in my divine masculine. I'm using my divine mind to help me about getting this job where I need to apply this and that and that. Or we might have the divine feminine energies when we're finding ourselves kind of, okay, I done did the work out there. I stood in my authority. I did the interviews. Now I got to sit back and be into my divine feminine, where I just be. I just go on ahead and go all the automated on everything that I have. I prayed. I set the intentions. I'm getting the right job. It's going to be of my highest good. I'm good for them. They're good for me. We are blessed to each other. We love to see each other when we walk through the door. I love to be there. They love to see me. It's vice versa. It's a win-win for everybody in this situation. Okay, beautiful. We have set the intention, and then I just go and then I just be me. Okay, that's what we talk about, having that appreciation. The next thing when we're talking about is the fighter. So again, this is a koi fish. Do I have my phone here? What is a koi fish spiritually? Let me see. That's nice. That one there. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Koi fish. How you spell koi fish? Meaning spiritually symbolized. Here we go. Okay, so koi fish symbolizes balance. It represents tenacity. Oh, wow. Tenacity. Koi fish are known for their ability to climb rushing streams and waterfalls until they reach their destination. That goes back to what I talked about, that rainbow, how it's got to fight to get to where you need to actually be. Wealth and abundance. Koi are also associated with financial abundance and success. They go that pot of gold that I talked about that too. This is in part because larger koi can be quite expensive. Their elegant form and radiant colors also convey richness and opulence. To me, when they say these radiant colors that we are, It's like, again, your aura, you know, how people are looking at you, how it is that these signals out into the universe, you know, you're probably about your frequency. Her energy wasn't right. Her vibe ain't right. Again, making sure that we are setting the intentions and the frequency that we're setting off resonating from our heart as far as the things that we actually want. Okay, and that's going to be also bring that wealth and abundance to us as well. Luck. Koi symbolize good fortune in auspicious circumstances in Asian cultures. Whether you cultivate the fish or display koi emblems, symbols, or tattoos, it's believed that koi can help draw positive energies to you and your family. That again, you need to fight yourself. I think right now, especially for us on this journey, and we've been, some of us has been on this long, or might even be in this saying also, I got fork in the road, just starting this journey. We have to watch it as far as when we're talking about getting these things. We have a tendency to kind of like talk ourselves out of things. Easy for us to bring our energy down. We don't see things happening. We don't see things tangibly happening and occurring, and that we have a tendency to say, okay, well, forget it. It puts us in bad vibes. We get triggered real quick. You know, and that messes up our mindset. It helps messes with our frequency for us to be able to stay high vibe at all times. So we have to watch that as well. We have to understand that it represents courage as well. They're talking about the koi fish, so that we had to fight. We know that that's obvious when we have that fighter spirit. Again, we got the this eclipse that's happening with Sagittarius. Make sure that you tune in and you look at the other message that I had about what the eclipse and how it's helping us to heal, what things we need to look at and concentrate on. It's telling us that we have to fight certain things, how we got to, again, some things are coming to an end, how we got to get lazy, be focused, how we dragging things out that shouldn't be. Watch the other video and it'll help you to understand that too. So we got to fight those tendencies. Even this, I'm feeling this more so that we talk about this fighting. This fighting is more so of self, that they're bringing to me. It's not more so about that outside stuff. It's the inside stuff that's got to really be dealt with. Family and strength. Japanese festivals have honored koi for their positive qualities in connection with family strength and development. Specific koi colors represent each family member, and they are emblematic of solidarity, harmony, and unity. What it lets me know about this family is like it's about connection. Connection is very important. In spirit, told me already he was going to try to die or go out on me. When we're talking about that, we talk about our soul family. We talk about our family dynamics is very big. I think a lot of us are kind of really kind of going back when we talk about that childhood too, when we're going back and we're really looking at the dynamics of our mother, the dynamics of our father, or whomever the guardian that has been really imprinted on you. I think right now, it might be back on to the father's lineage a little bit. Before we had the mother, I think we kind of getting out of that energy, but I feel like it's saying father, like they're showing me like father time. Time will so too as well when we talk about the family as well, going in the past, and I also said about that I'm giving you all a special for you to go to and check me out for if you want a past life regression session too as well. Go there because I'm holding a special for $144. For if you want to give yourself the present about knowing your past, haha, which would be 2 hours. And really, that's a lot of unpacking, a lot of things that you don't know. Really, why I like doing these sessions because, again, you can go into it, want a specific answer to something that's going on, and your soul, just like a pit bull or a hound dog, will go through all your lives and find out where did this patterning or this question that you have that you see that's going on with yourself, what lives did this pop up at? Very good. You can do even through that if you don't have that. If it's an issue with something, we can look at your life that you're in now to see about specifically where did it start from. And that's why I love doing those sessions, because a lot of times, sometimes people go in the past, sometimes people stay in this lifetime, and we find all the patterns of which development of that bad habits, bad energies, bad things that you have kind of got linked into your spirit or your soul or who you are and how you're showing up. Come. So go to Divine Unisouls 11 at gmail.com. If you're interested in taking advantage of the special, you must email me. That's the only way you're going to get it. $144. Otherwise, if you go to my regular thing, that would be Ashanti, which I do have it over there. AshantiWellness.com, at AshantiWellnessCenter.com. It'll be the regular price. Okay. I am available the 2 weeks of the 20th, December 20th, all the way into January the 2nd for if you want to do it during the week. Otherwise, if you book now, it's going to probably be on the weekends. Okay, so just so you can know that. But I'm just showing you that site that I had shown you right there, ShantiWellnessCenter.com. I do MAT, which is again looking at your body, say where you're housed in pain, and help you to release that. If there's any emotions that's being housed in your body, I help you release that. You could go to JohnTWellnessCenter.com for that. Also, again, take advantage of the special that I just gave you and go to my email and email me that you want to take advantage of the special. And then I will send you an invoice for 144 for and tell me what day you want to book it. Okay. All right then. So that is that. So far, transformation is happening. I just wanted to stop to say that. Transformation is happening when you see the core fish. Through you fighting, through you wanting to have this very thing. We are all being transformed. Like I said in the other one, I think, and I love how Lee and Sherry has put it, we have to stop saying we're doing the work. Because the work always, when you say it's tiring, I know you just like kids say, you need to do homework. And in the classroom, they're like, that's the same way we do as Twin Flames or us that's on the sacred walk. We is like, I don't want to hear nothing about no more work. I ain't Rihanna talk about work, 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 work. I don't want to hear that. Although I love the song now because it gets me to moving, but I don't want no parts of it. It's about connecting to self. It's about these connections, getting a deeper connection with self. By you going ahead and studying and doing things to improve yourself, seeing the shadows, seeing the things that you say, okay, might need to kind of improve on that because I see my strength and weakness. That gives you a stronger and a better connection with self. All right. Archangel Raphael says he likes that. Feng Shui, got to look at a koi pond on one's property can improve the flow of positivity energies. Koi support positive feng shui and an auspicious optimal flow of universal life force energy for all who live and visit there. Watch your environment. Watch where you are. You are what you eat. That's your environment. Okay. Watch your body. Watch what the things that your body is trying to tell you. A lot of times, like I said, use your body as a fine tuning fork, which is helping you to understand about what's the next things that you need to do. I said that in the last video. That's my new thing. The body will keep score. It'll let you know, hey, I don't like this, or you're not speaking your communication, getting scratchy. You're not really communicating your truth, or you're not standing in your truth. You're not really bringing forth that in some areas, not in this, because I'm bringing you the truth. But the thing is that again, these are things that your body can help you to. It's also a guide. We try to buy Western belief and medicine and philosophy, try to say, the body is it is right. The body is, thank you. The body is the enemy, and it's not so. Okay. The body is trying to help you to say, hey, my head is hurt because what? You put too much pressure. You're taking on too many things that you ain't got no business doing. Okay. Or my stomach is hurt. Okay. Because, well, hey, it's something that you're not really digesting well. You're not really understanding it. You're not processing it well. So that's why I'm hurting. It's all those different kind of things there too as well. They say Buddhist connotation says the koi fish is said to, for humans, must navigate the treacherous waters of suffering, just as koi persistently fights their way against difficult currents. And so this is where we are, and they said that at one of them, we talk about this victory. When we're talking about victory, there is a certain amount of anxiety. That's the thing, various thing that we have to find ourselves getting over. That's the various thing that we need to find ourselves healing. And so in doing that, the twin flame connection, what's showing up there is that we have some things as far as victory. Now, what we need to surrender in order for us to get into that energy is the surrender to inner peace. Okay? So they said cultivate inner peace on a daily basis and quiet meditation moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. This is where we that's again, keep it in the flow. Like I told you, you are your environment, the fighter, the koi fish, understanding how we can be able to create so within, so without. If we want that peace on the outside, we got to bring that peace on the inside. Also, they're saying what we need to do in order to surrender is surrender the drama. Say the drama for your mama. Okay. So again, we can say that what we're saying, the things of healing, of lineage, and it's bringing back to me too. I thought we was finished with the mothers, but it seems like it's not. Some of us is learning how to be dramatic or how we deal with drama through how our patterns of our mothers, of the maternal line. That's something that maybe again needs to be kind of cleared as well, because it's something about that we're not doing so well as far as letting things go. Was forgiving, or about how people hurt you, or how you go about things, or feeling like revenge, feeling like you gotta get back at somebody. So we're not dealing with those things so well. So no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. They're saying some of us might have some mothers that might be a little bit on the side of short short tempered. You know, maybe that's something that you have gained and gotten that from your parents, from your mother. There's something that's got to be kind of healed there too, short of patience. So this is one. And again, we have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Didn't I just say this? Your body is keeping score. Your body knows. Okay. So let your body say, listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. And that's interesting. I just got a text from the job. All of a sudden, I had a lot of energy. All of a sudden, I read it, and I felt like lost of energy. Okay. So that's what we have to do. In order for us to do that, that's going to be what's the things that we got to do in order to create the magic. I leave the checks for the next one. Grieving. I think that might have came out before. We got to grieve the loss of the things that we thought was going to happen in the way that we thought was going to happen. I think some of us got to set ways like, this is how I want the victory, and source is saying, nah, it ain't going to quite come out that way. Let's say it's got interest, it got a butterfly here. Transformation. If know ye are transformed, knowing yourself through connecting with self is going to help to be able to transform you. And in transforming you, you're going to be almost like Jesus. You're not going to want those same things over again. You're not going to hunger for those things. You're not going to thirst for those same things. Those things that you thought suit you, you find out through transformation, they no longer suit you. Just like a butterfly. Before it was crawling on the ground, eating all that food like that as a caterpillar, is what you had wanted. That made your day. That was your hot. That was your potato chips with hot sauce on it. Once you became a butterfly, remember, you have your movement totally different than it was. You no longer on the ground. Now you fly in the air. Now you can go on the ground if you want to, but after a while you see just like butterfly say, I gotta take off. This nice on the ground, but this ain't where it's at. Okay. That's the same thing that you're gonna find yourself even on this journey when you get over it, grieve, thought it was going to happen that way. Maybe it might be grieving about these things that you gotta let go, the comfort. Maybe if you at a job and you say, hey, I've been at this for a while. I've been here 20 some odd years. I'm going to have to grieve that. I'm going to have to let go of the people, the relationships, the connections, the things that I had, the knowingness that's easy. And then let yourself be ready and prepared, just like Kun Kun, to shed that and to be able to ascend and go higher and to excel, I heard. Okay. All right, then, as always, maybe, again, remember, I don't know why I'm tongue tied. Help us, Lord, but we all right. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to come back here next Sunday as well at 6 p.m. Central on 12/12 to get my first class on one of the first sins that we have. That I'll be concentrating and focusing on. I'm gonna leave it open because maybe the source might say, "No, nah, don't start off with that one. Go to another one." So I'm gonna leave it open as far as one of the seven deadly sins that I'm going to actually touch upon. But I think it's probably going to be the first, the most popular one that everybody pretty much sins or misses the mark on. All right, then. So again, and if you want to take care of and go get that special too as well that I am, hit me on that email too as well, so you can get that $144 for the past life regression. Give yourself the present by telling yourself what happened in the past. Okay, so that'll be helpful. All right, then, as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, namago. Love you. Until next time, be talking to you real soon. Go out there and get yourself in the connection so you can be able to heal, to go on ahead and start those new beginnings. Because once you heal, you can get to the other side where new beginnings and new opportunities are revealed. All right, then. Until next time, again.